I woke up late today. I woke up at noon and Shift Up dropped the nukes. Shift Up has just dropped everything. Finally, we are getting treasures. Now, don't take the title as something bad. I think it's good they're taking time to rework Surface. Because Surface, in its current iteration we played last time, it's absolute dog shit. It's good. They want to take time because hopefully a lot of copium right here, they change enough stuff to make it actually fun and entertaining. That said, let's talk a little bit about everything going on right now with NIKKE. We have two things to talk about: the patch notes, what we are getting in 3 days on the 29th, and also the developers note that they just posted, which includes the most important thing, which is the treasures and the new characters, getting them finally. My girl will be able to shine. The Moran buff, I'm praying it's a good buff. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Moran kit already sucks ass. I will talk about that on a second. All right, let's talk about first everything else. And obviously, before we start, hello leaders, welcome back to Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict. Today's topic: patch notes and developer notes, both of them. There is a couple interesting things on the developer's note. On the patch notes themselves, however, there is not much. Okay, we are getting the new beautiful girl, which is going to be Velvet. She looks great. I do not know why her bunny suit is the skin we are getting rather than the default, but both look fine, so not really a complaint for me, I guess. She is Wind Tetra Sniper Rifle. Wind, brother. We have so many Wind characters. Okay, let's see. Velvet is a supporter who consumes ammo in her ammo pouch to enhance her allies' attacking capabilities. Her burst skill boosts her own attack to strike enemy. Supporter, I don't expect her to do much damage. Could be a Summon Annie situation, obviously, but we'll see. B1 or B2? How is Wind looking in terms of... but we don't need that, though. We literally have Nayuta and Siren. So, like, anything they release is useless unless, obviously, you know, can be like a team 2-3 on the raids. But for the most part, it's really hard to compete on Wind at the moment. But we'll see. Tomorrow, the kit should be released and we'll make a video. We'll obviously get in the new skin for her, which is going to be the Sensual Rabbit. Fantastic skin. Then a bunch of reruns for Sin, Trony, Signal, Drake skins. I think when they do these reruns, they should also be doing rate up banners. To be fair, they are all fucking useless characters, so does it really matter? Not really. Let's scrap that idea, okay? Let's do reruns for useful characters, not for really useless ones. Drake would be the only one, and just because of the treasure, right? That said, we're also getting, obviously, the new story event, Fatal Mate. We're getting the challenge, the archive, getting some new events into there, the login calendar with normal vouchers, Union Raid, Co-op, Champion Arena, Beta Season 22. Can we remove the beta? How is this a beta after 22 seasons? My god. New contents and features, which is a new minigame to the arcade, new titles, and the new commodities and all of the other stuff. Like the usual bullshit. The patch notes themselves don't include that much information. The good information, however, is going to be on Twitter. So let's go a little bit over this. Okay, there is a couple of things to go through. This is what we just went through, which is the new patch. Velvet looks fantastic. Okay, zero complaints on that. We will be pulling for her, testing her here live as usual, and then seeing where we put her on the tier list. My biggest fear is that the ass might not have enough jiggle because it's a sniper rifle. So it might be not a T0 ass, right? Velvet could be a T0. Clearly is there. But if it's a sniper rifle, it's hard to have great jiggle. That's it. Enough ranting. Let's go into the important stuff, which is going to be the developer's note. Okay, so developer's note, usually they post one per month. Sometimes they take a little bit longer. Sometimes they might skip a month. On this one, everything was like kind of mid until the last part, which was like treasures finally after so long, right? Now they clarify a lot of things on these developers' notes, which is it's good. It's good. So first is stories. Okay, when we're getting new story updates. February we're getting new main story. April main story and side story. August main story and October side story and main story, which is pretty big gaps in between main story updates, but at the same time, you're always getting a new event or two per month, so it kind of balances out. I don't really care about that, so it's fine. Then we're going into this. So about battle content updates, they talk about a couple of things that make no sense. Personal belief, a lot of the game modes in NIKKE should just be directly scrapped. NIKKE is scared of scrapping something they've been working on because they would be admitting that they don't fucking know what they're doing, right? Let's be honest. Solo Raid Museum, no one does that shit. You go to 99% of the servers, you go to the rankings, and there is nobody doing Solo Raid Museum. because no one cares. It's an awful game mode. No one asked for it. No one cares. We want better gameplay experiences, not something that is literally for whales to compete, right? And that's it, nothing else. It's well bait to see who can clear more cycles on the boss, nothing else. But it is what it is. Then at the same time, they are improving a challenge mode replayable for Solo Red Museum. Once again, nobody cares. In its current iteration, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Even if they say that we've listened to feedback from commanders who wanted to replay challenge mode under its level 400 restriction and have adjusted to allow repeated attempts, it doesn't matter. That is not the problem, right? The problem is not being under level 400 or not restricting it for wells. It's just the overall game mode and the rewards it provides are not great. So people don't bother doing it because why would you do it? The only reason people do solo raid is for the cosmetics, but the cosmetics on the Solo Raid Museum are pretty bad because they have this tag with the what was it? I don't remember. I think we did one of them and then we stopped doing them because it was like, what are we doing this for? Oh, the replica. You have the replica frame, and it's like, why would I do a raid when clearly people know it's not even from the proper solo raid, and you know, I did it afterwards. Cosmetic wise, there is no incentive. And then Union Raid is because it's the only competitive game mode after PvP in the game, so people like doing that. But after that, it's like, why would people even bother doing Solo Raid Museum, right? There is not a single reason to be doing it. Then there's also going to be the EX Raid update, tentative name, which might actually be decent depending on what they do. I hope it's not just Solo Raid Museum into into the NIKKE Solo Raids. That would be awful, but we'll see. This is going to be an annual content serving as a year-end recap in place of the usual year-end solo raid. Okay, so it's not going to be even that interesting. Something that is annual is not, you know, meant to be like actual gameplay we can enjoy. It's going to be something we see once a year. So whatever it is, we'll see. And then this is the good one as well, which is about non-battle content development. Let's discuss surface content. A TLDR, you can pause right now to read all of this. But a TLDR is that they want to improve a lot of the things when it comes to surface, and so they are going to be pushing it back between 2026 and 2027. Now, I said this at the beginning of the video. I don't think this is bad. No one likes surface. It's one of the worst game modes they've implemented in 3 years. I think this is good. So I'm not going to be here, you know, complaining when I'm asking for surface to change and they are changing it. This is good. Zero complaints. Surface is a whole can of worms we could be talking about for hours, but we'll talk about that probably on a different video. And now we go into the sweet part, okay? We're gonna be ignoring this closing because I don't care about thank you guys for playing my game. I don't care. The important thing, favorite items update. We're gonna be introducing twice this year, February and July. And the first batch of characters getting one are Moran, Sui, Senti, and Privati. Privati and Sui backgrounds I don't like. I am getting that Senti, I am getting that Moran when they drop day one. Both of them should be ready already in terms of overload, in terms of dupes, in terms of gear, everything else. Moran might not be built, now that I think about it. Is she built? No, she's not, I'm fucked. So we need to build Moran. And then Senti, I was using her since day one on my team, so it should be fine. Yes, it is. But I do need to get her to a purple doll later. So we'll do that, okay? They are both cute characters. I like both of them. So it's a no-brainer for me. PV-wise, speaking on what could be good, I'm gonna be honest, Sui and Privati might be the ones getting the good treasures because their base kits are not bad. It's just that the numbers are not there, or for a 2026, their kits cannot just compete. Moran and Senti, however, might get the poly bait treatment, PvP treasures. If that is the case, that's trash. And if that's the case, I might not even get them because why would I be getting a PvP treasure? So we'll see what they do. It's 4 treasures. We will see in literally a few days. That said, enough jumping. That's basically everything they were talking about today in both the update and the treasures. I'm a little bit late to the party, right? Like 8 hours late to the party, but we woke up late today, so it is what it is. The Senti one looks so pretty though. She looks so nice in here. I might just be getting them for the background only. I don't know. We'll see what we do, right? We'll see what we do. That's it. Enough jumping. That's basically everything for today. We are live every single day. As usual, anything you guys want to ask, feel free to leave it in the comments or join our Discord. Links in the description down below. Good luck with your pool, the internets, and I'll see you on the next one.